Hello, welcome to the Getting Started with LinkedIn Learning and Edge information session for supervisors recording. This session is brought to you by the Division of Human Resources, and we are excited to talk about LinkedIn Learning and how you can use this professional development resource to support you and your team's growth and development here at the University of Arizona. This partnership with LinkedIn Learning is an initiative that launched in late 2021 that aligns with the institutional excellence pillar of the university's strategic plan process and is an integral part of our commitment to advancing your personal and professional development. We hope to share more with you today about LinkedIn Learning and how this resource can support you in your role at the university. We understand that there are many priorities and tasks competing for your time. We want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video and encourage you to continue carving out the time in your workday and your team's workday to invest in your individual and your team's professional development. The goals for this session are to provide you with an overview of LinkedIn Learning, show you how to log in and navigate the LinkedIn Learning catalog via Edge Learning, highlight how LinkedIn Learning can support employee growth and development, review how you can assign and track training in Edge Learning, and finally, to share some resources. If you are not familiar with LinkedIn Learning, it is an award-winning industry leader in online training with a digital library of over 20,000 courses taught by experts covering a wide range of topics. All full benefits eligible employees have access to the LinkedIn Learning library of courses directly through the University Learning Management System, Edge Learning. This does not currently include BCC's, student, or graduate employees. So what types of courses are available? Well, the library is vast and varied, but the content fits into three main categories that have been established from LinkedIn Learning: business, technology, and design. Within those broad categories, you can see there are many, many topics available to support development, from people skills like communication or emotional intelligence to technical training like Excel or Microsoft Teams. With such an extensive content library that keeps growing every week, we truly believe that there is something here for everyone. Over the past several years, various institutional surveys, as well as the efforts of the Our Best Work Environment work group, we were seeing that employees and supervisors alike at the university continue to ask for more professional development offerings. So LinkedIn Learning helps us meet those needs for full benefits eligible employees. The wide variety in training courses helps us meet the different development needs of our employees with these online, on-demand courses that allow each employee to access training and development when and where it is convenient for them. It also provides supervisors the ability to assign and track training directly through Edge Learning to help you more easily support your employees' growth and development. Now, we would like to invite you to join us for live practice in logging in and navigating the LinkedIn Learning catalog. If you do run into any technical issues along the way or a roadblock, we are happy to assist. Please make note of the issue and contact edge-learning@arizona.edu for further technical support. You will first log in to Edge Learning. You can access Edge Learning directly through UAccess. Edge Learning is the university's learning management system. This is where employees go to complete compliance training, like the annual Information Security Awareness Training or Arizona Public Service Orientation, as well as many department-specific trainings. On the Edge Learning homepage, you can browse the LinkedIn Learning catalog by clicking on the Browse menu on the left-hand side and selecting LinkedIn Learning. If you did want to browse all of the titles available, after selecting LinkedIn Learning, a drop-down box will appear and show the subcategories from LinkedIn Learning to further narrow your search. Each subcategory shows more categories to help you further refine your options. For example, within business, we could select leadership and management. Within leadership and management, there are more options to refine your search. Each one will help reveal courses that are closer to what you are looking for. Another option to search the catalog is to use the search bar on the upper right-hand side of the Edge homepage. You can type in what it is you are looking for, and related courses will appear. It will indicate if it's a LinkedIn Learning video after the title. For this video demonstration, if you are following along, please type in how to use LinkedIn Learning. If you hit enter after typing in a title or concept, you will see this results page. After locating the course you want, you would click on the Not Registered button. You will then be brought to this course details page view. If when searching, you did click directly on a title that came up in the search bar results, it would bring you directly to this page. Once on this page, you can read an overview of the content and even see the total duration for how long the course will take. To add the course to your plan in Edge, click on either Enroll button. After clicking Enroll using either button, you will first see a registration confirmation box. When that box pops up, you can click Close. Once that is closed, you will click Continue or Launch on the page in order to start the course video. This is one of the benefits of enrolling in LinkedIn Learning courses through Edge. One of the reasons we recommend this route as the way to access LinkedIn Learning courses is that if you need to stop and start a course, the benefit is that your progress is tracked within Edge. So after clicking Continue or Launch, you would then be prompted to enter your university credentials using single sign-on with your Net ID and password, especially if this is your first time accessing LinkedIn Learning. If the course does not appear in a new window after entering your single sign-on credentials, please make sure to disable pop-up blockers. The first time you log in, pop-up blockers may prevent you from being able to access the content. This is usually an option to edit within your internet browser settings. If you do run into technical issues when trying to sign in using single sign-on, please email edge-learning@arizona.edu for further technical support. You will then be brought to a new window to view your course. From here, you can view the full course or just pieces you need by using the contents bar on the left. Some of the features you will see available in the course view are playback speed adjustment, closed captioning in over 20 different languages, Q&A, and notebook. In some courses, there are downloadable exercise files available as resources. These can be handouts reviewing key terms and concepts, worksheets where you pause the video to complete, or tools for reflection and implementation. Not all courses have exercise files, and the type of file available does vary. Note that any LinkedIn Learning course will automatically start playing once you launch it as the default setting. You can edit that setting by clicking on the Me icon that's in the upper right-hand side and selecting Settings, and then turning off the Autoplay for Video option. This settings menu is where you can also edit other settings, such as privacy and social settings. By clicking on the LinkedIn Learning logo in the top left, you can go to the LinkedIn Learning homepage to search for and locate learning directly through the LinkedIn Learning platform. However, any course that you locate directly in LinkedIn Learning will not show up on your Edge transcript until you complete watching the entire course. On the LinkedIn Learning homepage, you will see courses and content that is recommended or curated to you based on your interests, job title, industry, and experiences. By clicking on My Library on the left-hand side of the menu, this is the location where you could edit settings such as a weekly learning goal or skills that you want to follow. This is also where you would be able to see any courses in progress or that you have completed. As a reminder, compliance trainings and other trainings that are built in Edge will only be available to be completed in Edge, and courses accessed directly through LinkedIn Learning will only show up on your Edge transcript once completed. This is another reason that we recommend learners access trainings through Edge Learning. There is an option to set a career goal in LinkedIn Learning. To see the options and select a career goal, you can navigate to My Career Journey and select from one of 3 career goals. Once set, you will receive a personalized learning plan complete with course recommendations and potential career paths for future roles. Finally, on the homepage, you'll see options for AI coaching. This AI chatbot helps you find the right content faster, so you can spend less time searching. The more information you fill out about your goals and interests, allow it to better recommend content that you're asking for. Another feature to highlight that we want you to be aware of to potentially support your employees is the ability to change your language preference. In addition to closed captioning being available in the English language content in over 20 languages, there is also content offered in languages such as Spanish, Simplified Chinese, or Korean. To view full course content in another language, you would need to update your language preference by clicking on the globe icon next to the Me icon in the upper right-hand side of the LinkedIn Learning webpage and updating your language selection. For example, changing your profile to Spanish would show over 2,000 courses that are available to take, and even things like associated exercise files, certificates, and coding practice challenges that are embedded are available in Spanish. Back in Edge Learning, learners can view their completion record by selecting the 3-lined hamburger menu in the upper left-hand corner, selecting Me, and then selecting Completed Learning. This will show compliance trainings as well as any LinkedIn Learning courses completed. In addition to accessing courses through Edge Learning and directly on the LinkedIn Learning site, you can also use the LinkedIn Learning mobile app that's available on iOS and Android devices. The app will sync with the desktop experience, so you can start watching on one device and then finish on another. Through the app, you can still access all 20,000 plus courses, see personalized course recommendations, and even download courses for offline viewing and listen to them like a podcast during commute. To review, there are 3 ways for you to access LinkedIn Learning content. They are directly through Edge Learning, which is the recommended way to access courses, through the LinkedIn Learning website, or by downloading and using the LinkedIn Learning mobile app. You can choose whichever platform you would like and sign in using your university credentials. Now that we have learned how to access LinkedIn Learning content as a learner, we're going to shift gears and practice how to assign and track training as a supervisor. As a supervisor, we strongly recommend that you utilize Edge Learning as the official means of assigning any trainings to your employees. This will ensure that you are able to view their progress and completion. For example, let's say as part of the career conversations process, you and your employee decide that they will work on their interpersonal communication skills. Assigning a course through Edge Learning will allow you to conduct this process in a more formal way. We will now take a look at how you can find, assign, and track training in Edge Learning as a supervisor. Within Edge Learning, supervisors are able to assign training to their direct reports. After logging into Edge Learning, supervisors will see My Team listed after clicking on the 3-lined menu bar in the top left corner. From there, supervisors will be brought to a screen that shows an overview of their direct reports, as well as the status of their training courses. To begin assigning learning, you would click the Assign Learning option under Team Actions that's on the right-hand side. On the next page, you would type in the title of the training that you are wanting to assign to those you supervise and press Enter. And when you see the course that you would like to assign, you then have the option to add a due date. Adding a due date is not a required step, but if you would like to use it, you can set any date desired. Then you would click the plus sign on the right-hand side of the screen to add the course. You will know when the course is selected when it appears between the search bar and the title results list. From there, you will scroll down on the page and use the person search box to type in the team member's name to assign them to that particular training. You will know that they are added when their name shows up below the person search box in green. If you realize you accidentally assigned a training to someone and you do not want to keep that, you can click the minus icon in the select column in order to remove it. Once you are satisfied with the courses you are assigning, select Add to Plan to officially assign the training and notify the employee. With our learning management system Edge and access to this LinkedIn Learning library of content, supervisors will be able to support their employees' growth and development with just a few clicks. One of the quickest ways to check your employees' progress is to select Go To under their name. To see in progress courses, select Plan, and to see courses that are completed, select Completed Learning. If you select Completed Learning, you will be able to view all of the courses completed by that employee. Now that we have walked you through how to log in and navigate the LinkedIn Learning catalog, as well as how to find, assign, and track trainings as a supervisor, we will next talk about how to get the most from this resource. As supervisors, LinkedIn Learning offers enormous potential for you to facilitate development, not only for yourself, but for your employees. We encourage you to proactively discuss strengths and opportunities with your employees. The addition of the LinkedIn Learning content library and your ability to assign and track training directly in Edge Learning means you have the opportunity to meet many of your team's development needs. If your whole team needs support with using Microsoft Excel, or you think they may benefit from desk yoga, you could bring this development to them. It could be something they watch on their own and you discuss in a future one-on-one meeting, or set aside time in a staff meeting to discuss key takeaways and next step actions as a group. Employees can also explore LinkedIn Learning courses that they are interested in. Sometimes supervisors express concern regarding potential overuse of this resource. So you may be wondering, how much time should employees dedicate to LinkedIn Learning? Although this may vary depending on the role and department, we recommend allowing employees to spend roughly 4 hours per month on professional development and/or upskilling opportunities. Be sure to talk with your employees about what this resource offers and share your expectations around appropriate use. Note that if there are courses unrelated to an employee's job or role that they wish to take in LinkedIn Learning, they are welcome to take them outside of scheduled working hours for personal growth. Some tips we have to recommend in order to make the most out of LinkedIn Learning are to explore the LinkedIn Learning catalog in Edge, on LinkedIn Learning, or using the mobile app. Consider scheduling 30 minutes at a staff meeting to review the system, or have a staff member from our team attend a meeting to present on this resource. To request a presentation, reach out to your HR generalist team online at hr.arizona.edu/contact us. Add discussing professional development opportunities as part of ongoing one-on-one discussions or as a staff meeting agenda once a month. Incorporate LinkedIn Learning into your career conversations or yearly review process conversations. Or visit our website for resources, FAQs, and course recommendations. On our professional development webpage, you will find a lot of resources about programs at the university that support your development. such as crucial conversations, career conversations, and other campus and community resources. In addition, there's information around LinkedIn Learning, highlighting programs and tools for skill and career development. We also recognize that over 20,000 training courses is a lot to explore. So we have tried to have some resources available to get you started. On the LinkedIn Learning page, you can explore different tools available in LinkedIn Learning, such as skill evaluations and AI-powered coaching that, once you utilize, will recommend customized content for you to explore, as well as links to collections on top requested development topics. Finally, on the Edge homepage, you will also see some of the same top requested development topics organized by role in the Invest in Your Development section, which has those curated LinkedIn Learning as well as University of Arizona content around particular topics. This section does get updated at the start of each semester, so keep checking back for new content. Thank you again for taking the time to watch this information session recording. We wish you luck as you start exploring what you will learn next.